Welcome back to your live continuing coverage of CES 2015 on BeTerrific. We're kind of getting to the end, but there's still a lot more to get to, so we're having a party here. The amazing Eric Fletcher is still here, and Mitch has been talking about, in the IRC chat room, he's been talking about the rocket skates. Those things are amazing. We just got to see them. They're phenomenal, very innovative, and basically you can operate them through an app. You can find out your speed, your battery life, and all sorts of other stuff. 12 miles an hour is top speed, and it takes about 2 hours to charge them to full charge. They go about 6 miles, then they have a model that goes 8 miles and then 10 miles, and they range about $4.99, I think, to a little bit higher.
$4.99, $5.99, $6.99.
To $6.99. Very great method of transportation. You can use them upstairs and all sorts of that stuff like that. We're going to do a full tech review on it, and I can't wait. They were amazing, amazing. We saw them in the flesh. This is CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. This is the Innovation Pavilion at the Sands Expo, and it's just packed with innovation. We've got more innovation. Nader from Ozobot is here. We saw a little bit about Ozobot yesterday, so let's do a quick demo, but as you're doing it, I just want to talk about the company. How's that sound? I've got my table here for you. I've given you my desk. How's that sound?
Sounds great. Thank you.
These are little robots that have won tons of innovation awards, and they basically can be programmed to do all sorts of different things, but literally if you draw a line on a piece of paper, they'll follow that line.
That's correct. Really, the Ozobots are a programmable robot that teach kids programming, robotic behavior, and logical reasoning all through game-based applications. So we really want to make learning fun and just have kids start to learn programming without even know that they're learning, which is the key to it all.
We got to do a full tech review on these. I think they're great for kids. It's great for STEM. Can you talk about how important STEM is for a minute?
Yeah, sure. Well, to me, to us, really, STEM is here to stay. Programming, robotics, we're in the now, and if we don't help educate our kids about STEM, with computer science, we're going to continue to fall far behind. So one of our main goals is to kind of continue to kind of bring a STEM education to the lowest level, around fourth grade, all the way up to high school.
And how did you come up with Ozobot?
Came up with Ozobot about 2.5 years ago. We're kind of trying to figure out a way to kind of bring social gaming back, and trying to look at app games and trying to figure out how we can integrate app games with physical tactile game pieces, and then layer a level of smartness on top of that.
And it's not just for kids, I mean, it's for adults too. It's just about having fun, it's about learning, it's about all sorts of stuff. I mean, Eric and I can play, right?
What? There's some cool drinking games in this one too.
Cool drinking game? Okay, you got my attention.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, we're down. So let's get it, show us what it's about.
All right, great. Well, I will get a little piece of paper. We're going to start with just back to basics.
Back to basics, a piece of paper, I love it.
Yeah, I'm going to bring my old trusted Crayola markers and draw you just a straight little line. I'm going to put Ozobot, here's my little Ozobot, I'm going to put it right on the line, and it's going to show you that it's going to follow the line.
Wow.
I'm going to add a little green to it, and Ozobot is going to notice that it's actually green, and start to show you what color is on the line.
Oh, that's cool.
By Ozobot not being colorblind, we are able now to associate color sequences to very specific commands for Ozobot to understand, comprehend, and then execute back to the user. So I'm going to do just a little bit of a test here. Drew a little blue, followed by a little red at the very end of this line. And go ahead and bring Ozobot back. Ozobot should be able to identify that, make a U-turn, and start heading back. He was trying to make the U-turn, but I think a lot of the lights here are going to,
they're screwing up Ozobot, but yeah, you see it, it's perfect.
That's very cool.
So what we see here, Ozobot has a 70 light color code language. So kids get to realize right off the bat that just through color, they can influence a robot's behavior.
Very cool. I want to do this. And how much, they're not that expensive. How much are they?
They're $50 a piece.
Okay.
And with that, all the applications come with it on iOS and Android. So basically, you can start first with just pieces of paper and markers, start to get the kids to just engage in color as to their heart's desire.
And then when the kids go to sleep, start the drinking game on the app.
Yes, you said that.
The parents can do that.
Or not. I mean, you can just do this. It's fine. You can play.
No, absolutely.
So if
and
we drew
they can play on the app
If we
too.
drew a little red and a little blue and red dot at the end of that red line, he'd do another U-turn.
He should. Yep.
Let's try it real quick. So we get a little blue dot here. Is that big enough? Let's see if I can be quick enough to do it.
We'll do a little hair bigger. Should be able to do it, but let's see. Let's see if Ozobot sees that. No, that was a little bit tight.
Little tight?
Yeah, go a little bit wider there. Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll go red here. You know, you
Let's
got to learn
see.
how to use Ozobot. It's a learning process.
Yeah. No.
I'm not good at drawing. Forget about me. You made it work. It was easy. We saw you do it. We believe it.
Here it's much easier. You'll take Ozobot, the same Ozobot. We're going to put them on the tablet. It's going to follow whatever you're going to draw on the tablet surface.
Okay.
I want to speed Ozobot up. I can just take one of the codes and drop it right in, and I'm going to click on this code and show you the optical code. With an optical code, it's a series of flashing lights shooting into Ozobot. Ozobot can identify that and just execute back. Let me go ahead and show you that whole U-turn code that we were just trying to get onto paper. We'll put it onto the tablet. Ozobot should be able to see that, realize it's, oh, I got to head back over. He's having a tough time making his big U-turns.
Well, you know, it's very bright in here, and we've got a lot of light shining on this and a lot of reflections on everything.
There you go.
So there you go.
So with these
That's
optical codes,
awesome.
Ozobot has the ability to memorize 500 different optical codes in a row and then execute them back to you. So kids really get to start to understand logical reasoning, sequence programming, and just you have to do A before you do B to get to C.
And you can get them to dance and everything like that.
You can get them to dance and everything like that. That's the whole use of these optical codes, is now we feel like the best way to have kids really engage in this is through expression, and there's nothing better than music. They can download their own songs from their own iTunes libraries and start to choreograph dance steps for Ozobot to start dancing and grooving to their songs.
I love it, it's phenomenal. Thank you so much for showing us that. You can get it
Absolutely.
at all sorts of stores, but also ozobot.com.
Right.
Awesome.
Correct.
Before I let you go, your advice for young entrepreneurs and young students.
Plan it before you do it.
That's not bad advice at all. And what do
Yeah.
you think of CES? I know you've been in your booth, you guys have been so slammed, but what do you think? I know you've gotten out a little bit.
It's phenomenal. The response is phenomenal. The energy here is absolutely great. We love being here and are so appreciative of all the rewards that we have gotten here too.
This is the, and you've won a lot of awards. This is the packaging, just so you see it. You can get 2 Ozobots for $100. Is that correct?
Correct.
Awesome. Correct. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You can have a lot of fun with your Ozobot. At CES, at home, anywhere, and they travel light. They're small. You can take them everywhere. You take them on the road, so the kids can continue to have fun.
They're a good wing bot when you go to bars, too.
I like that. All right, we've got some stuff to give away on the floor. You know the guys at Wowee. Some stuff from Wowee. They're great. They're great to us. We do a lot with them, and we love Wowee. So we've got right here, Robot Sapien. So here's how Robot Sapien's going to get given away to a lucky viewer at home. Eric, you want to tell everybody what the question is? It's going to be a Dexter trivia question. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter at BeTerrificTV and be the first person to send in the answer at BeTerrificTV on Twitter, and we will then connect with you after you followed us on DM and make sure we send you this.
Okay, the question's going to be, how did Dexter's father, Harry, die? What caused his death?
All right, how did Dexter's father, Harry, die in the series Dexter?
Yep.
All right, I love that question. Be the first to tweet us that and win Robot Sapien from Wowee.
Yep.
How does that sound?
That sounds pretty good.
Sounds pretty good? Well, I want to show one other thing. We've got an amazing crew here. They've just done such an amazing job. I ran them ragged. You saw it during the Rocket Skate segment, during everything. They've been phenomenal. And Mitch has been chatting about it in the IRC chat room, how great Peter Poon and Adam Holtz and Chris Foncino are. Well, Chris came up to me, he really wanted this. The crews worked so tirelessly and he really wanted this. This is the Robotour from Wowee. And you know what? I couldn't think of a better guy to give it to. We're not even going to make him answer a trivia question. Chris, it's yours.
There you go.
Take it home. We'll be back with a whole lot more from CES Live. I promise the next one will shock you. It is the Shockers coming up next. We'll be back right after this.